All right. Give me a second here, folks. Hey, happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Daily Brief. I'm Talia, and we got a lot to talk about today. We'll be talking about Clavicular again, some charges, I believe, this time. This FedEx driver who is now on death row, and of course, the Hantavirus cruise ship. I'm terrified. We'll figure that out. Without further ado, let's get this party started. Clavicular, you know him. You might love him, you might hate him. I don't judge. But he, as you know, was under fire after shooting that dead gator in the water. And Chris,
Yo.
I know something similar happened to you, so give me an update with the story.
Well, that's a fabrication. Nothing similar happened to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Those are crazy allegations. But let's talk about your boy Clavicular a little bit.
My boy.
He's, yes, like you said, great pun. He's taking shots again. So if you remember, he did that live stream in the Everglades. That was back in March where he shot the dead gator. Do you recall?
Of course. How could I forget?
Yes.
That was brutal.
How could anyone forget? So now he's getting hit with a misdemeanor.
Damn.
And it's for discharging a weapon in a public place. So it really has nothing to do with the gator. If you do recall, the alligator was dead, right?
Yeah.
So if the gator was alive, different story.
Separate, like,
different
wildlife
charges,
charge or something.
Wildlife, yeah.
Wildlife
and then,
endangerment. Or
right,
whatever.
and then it becomes way more serious. But this is literally, it almost has nothing to do with the gator because, like I said, it's just discharging a weapon in a public place. But the fact that he did shoot a dead gator is why it became such a big clip, and it's controversial, and that's why these charges are coming in. Also, your boy, you might know him, you might love him, Cuban Tarzan, getting hit with the same charge.
What?
He
I
was on the
love
boat.
Cuban Tarzan.
Yeah, Cuban Tarzan, another big streamer. He likes to wrestle like anacondas in the mud and stuff. And so he was the one that kind of instigated it. Wait, you wrestle anacondas?
Yeah, before I worked here, I was employed in the Everglades, and I was just kind of doing like zoo performances, like you know how they have people
Zoo performances.
But I was doing them in the wild, like freelance.
Okay, I could see that. That's like a little bit of like the jungle tour guide at Disneyland, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like that,
Yeah,
but it was like real.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that's very exciting.
So
But
Cuban Tarzan hit with the same
Tarzan
charges?
hit with the same charges, and so was another person that didn't even shoot the gator, or wasn't even in the clip shooting the gator. So 3 people getting hit with the same charge.
Damn.
And so Clav's defense in this is that the tour guide said he could do it. They asked the tour guide, hey, can we shoot this alligator? And he was like, hey, do whatever you want to do. And so
I don't think that'll hold up in court.
I don't really think it will either. I mean, a tour guide can't advise you to break the law. I mean, it's not the best defense, but be that as it may, I do not see it's like maximum 1 year in prison for this. I don't see him doing 1 single day in prison.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, how many times have we seen him get hit with these just sort of like random charges? Unless someone really, really has it out for him and wants to make an example out of him, he is not spending 1 minute in jail. The Clav train will keep on rolling.
So true.
He's lawyered up. He's too big to fail now. Well, not entirely, but like this is not what's going to bring the Clav train down. It's not coming to a halt because of this shooting in public charge. Not at all.
Damn, I can't believe that like I'm worried he's on the World of T-shirts path a bit.
I know, and you've said that before, and I don't think that's the case. World of T-shirts, that's like a
I don't know.
a deeper level, and his problems with alcohol abuse are like really, really serious. And not to say that Clav hasn't had some issues with abuse. I mean, we all know about the crazy overdose incident.
Is he sober?
But he's been sober. Yeah, he's been sober since then. Remember, he like afterwards was like, well, I can't do drugs, so I'm just not gonna IRL stream anymore. And then I came on this show and I was like, of course he's gonna IRL stream. He's been IRL streaming the entire time since he said he wasn't gonna do it anymore.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it sober, and the streams are fine. He can still go and try to mog sober. It's not that big of a deal.
Thank God. What would we have done?
He's not losing viewers. I know. What would we have done? So it's fine. The comedy in this clip for me, this is just my personal favorite, is if you go and you look at the clip and you look at the details, because I examined the details on this thing. He's shooting the gun with 2 hands, and his eyes are completely shut like this.
That
he's
is
just shooting like 100 shots.
So dangerous.
It's kind of poor form, and he's also shooting over Cuban Tarzan. Like Cuban Tarzan's sitting next to him, and he's going over him with his eyes completely closed and just mag dumping on the dead gator. So yeah, he's a wild boy. But that's what he's gonna do, you know? He's just,
that is like, that's not raising his SVM.
What did you just say?
His sexual market value, or SMV, his sexual market value.
Is that a new thing? I don't know about
that's what his
sexual market value.
That's what mogging does.
Which his is probably through the roof. I
That's
mean,
what
whether you
he's
like him or not.
his ascending is supposed to like increase your stock, you know?
Yeah,
That's
of
like
course.
the whole vibe.
Right.
Wow.
I just haven't heard that term before. I like it though. I'm gonna
Thanks.
start using. Can I borrow it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Just give me credit where credit's due.
Sure. I always give you credit, Talia.
Thank you
You know
so
that
much.
about me.
Chris, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for
Always.
teaching me everything I need to know about, the worst people in society.
That's what I'm here for, and I'm hoping you're having a better day than you did yesterday.
I'm not,
You're a little
but
down in
thanks
the
so
dumps.
much.
You're a little down in the dumps. Okay, we'll just come over if you want to hear about like Clav or Andrew Tate, and I'll brighten up your day.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I think that would really help me, feel more optimistic.
Thank you, Talia. I got to get back to the grind.
Bye, Chris. The former FedEx driver who admitted and confessed to kidnapping and killing a 7-year-old girl in Texas has officially been sentenced to death by lethal injection. This is an absolutely crazy story. Kara,
sad story.
oh my God, what is going on in the world?
Yes, this is so sad. So a Texas jury has sentenced former FedEx driver Tanner Horner for the murder of 7-year-old Athena Strand. So this first happened in November 2022 after the 7-year-old body was found in a creek in Texas. Yes, it's so sad. I can't believe this happened. So the judge ordered that he be executed by lethal injection. And Horner reportedly had no visible reaction, but his defense attorneys did point to signs of like mental health struggles. But when asked by the judge about this appeal, he simply responded, "Yes, sir." So it appears that he has no regrets.
Wow. And do you know, is there like a date that he is set to be executed or like how long? That is just crazy to me.
Yeah, that was kind of unclear. They didn't really specify, but
Wow.
yeah, it's just a really sad situation. I can't imagine the family. And her uncle was in court. He gave a little statement. It was so sad. It's like gut wrenching. It's so sad.
Oh my God. And it says like he was dropping off a Christmas gift, like delivering Christmas gifts to the house and kidnapped her and strangled her inside of the delivery van.
Yes, and there's actually like a picture. It looks like it's like almost like security footage.
Security
from
footage.
The truck. And she's literally in the back of the truck. It's so sad.
Oh
I can't imagine.
God. It's so crazy to me. Like, I feel like we talk about, like, oh, they're going to probably try to take, like, the death sentence on this one. Like, they're going to try to, get him on death row for, like, lots of cases. I know people were saying in the David case, they were like, oh, I think, they might try to pull the death row argument, blah, blah.
Right.
But to actually see it, like, get decided and for them to put somebody on death row is just crazy. I mean, something like this too. I mean, I personally am gonna say I feel like death is probably really warranted here.
Yeah, it's crazy because nothing makes up for it. That's a young child, 7-year-old. Like it just
7 years old.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's so sad.
And
I feel so bad.
Oh my God, same. And I know her mom spoke out and was like, I don't want her to be remembered like as the girl who was like murdered by this terrible man. Like her legacy, we will forget your name. Like we will not talk about you. We just like want to remember our daughter's life.
And I completely understand that. Like,
Oh,
I couldn't
same.
imagine being in that position.
So hopefully this is just a way also for the family to get some peace.
Yeah, they deserve justice. It's not right.
Not right. Well, Kara, thank you so much. Sucks that we're talking under these circumstances.
I know. We'll have a light, funny story, hopefully.
Yeah, some tomorrow. Prep it up.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Kara. I'll see you
Yes, of
later.
course. Bye.
Well, germs are back. I don't even know how to intro that. There's a cruise, I'm sure you've heard about it, with carrying the Hantavirus, which is a 40% mortality rate disease, and boy, is it beginning to spread. Eric,
Yeah.
what is going on over there?
What a mess, right?
I'm scared.
So, yeah, we should all be very scared. Obviously, we all have PTSD from the last pandemic. Now we're going into this one that seems to be, at least online, people are saying it's going to be worse than that if it actually becomes a pandemic.
No.
So obviously they're trying to figure out if this can be spread human to human, which is not a way that this was previously was able to be spread.
Yeah, I know.
right?
They said that this is like a specific strain from like the Andes Mountains or something.
Yeah. So as of right now, details are still emerging. The cruise ship is still out there. 8 people infected. 3 have died. Is that accurate?
I believe.
Liam?
Yeah, 3 is.
Going to research right now? Yeah. Right now, one of the leading theories is that a group on this cruise ship went bird watching in a landfill.
What?
which, not a great place to do anything really,
Yeah,
let
wow.
alone bird watching while you're on vacation.
Okay.
So that's a leading theory as of right now as to where this kind of originated. People have been released from the boat. They've gone across the world now.
Oh, great.
I really don't have any good news to give you right now,
That's
Talia.
fine. Yeah, I'm scared.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is pushing conspiracy theories and that terrible drug they tried to push during COVID. So she's back to grifting and what is it, Ivermectin?
Ivermectin, yeah, I remember that.
So that's great, and RFK is in charge of our health now, which is great, and Trump's back in office for another pandemic, which he handled so well last time. I have no good news. There was also some tweets that are being resurfaced. Some may be real, some may not be, but allegedly one guy was watching an H1N1, I think, or something, documentary, and overheard someone in the crowd say, this was in 2012, that if you really want to start a pandemic, choose Hantavirus.
Okay,
So,
great.
yeah,
Wow.
this is, I don't want to fearmonger, but I got nothing positive here for you. And if you remember, the first time we heard about Hantavirus, at least, and me personally too, but especially in this office, is last year, or was it last year? I don't know, maybe a little longer now, when Gene Hackman died and his wife died of Hantavirus.
Oh my God.
And that was because his house was infected with rats.
Oh my God. I forgot that that's what that was.
Yeah, so that's like a big connection. And people were like,
Holy
oh my God, what is
crap.
this disease? That's crazy. Oh my God, so sad.
Now I
we love Gene
remember it.
Hackman, and now we're like, oh, well now
Now
we
there's a
may
whole
be
cruise
joining
ship of
Gene.
it.
Yeah, so.
I also heard that they obviously they just shipped them all off the ship. And people are in Amsterdam now and they're like, hey, we don't feel so good.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, well, thanks for coming.
Great.
Back to your country of origin.
Yeah.
And I think it's like Sweden, Norway. There's some in California.
What?
Yeah. So drive carefully today.
Stay safe on the roads, folks.
Stay in your car.
Stay in your car. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We don't even know if that helps.
Mask up, LA. I don't know.
Who knows? It could be a touching. I don't know. They're still trying to figure out what the human transmission actually is. So.
Well, folks, at least this time we know. Don't stock up on your toilet paper. We're gonna figure it out together.
Well, you should stock up on your toilet paper now.
No.
Now's the time to get in there.
Stop. No, now we're fear mongering. We're done.
No. Okay, get your toilet paper, masks just in case, hand sanitizer for sure.
For sure.
Maybe just pack up and move to where your family is, so you could be close
that's a good
together,
idea.
just in case of a
We should
lockdown.
wait, if there's a big lockdown, we should all rent a giant house together.
Or a giant studio.
No, I don't want to stay here. I want somewhere with a window.
That's fair. That's fair. Very fair.
Okay, I'll go on Airbnb tonight. Hantavirus,
Text me.
we're coming a new reality show out of you. Thanks, Eric.
Goodbye.
New pandemic unlocked. FedEx driver on death row. Clavicular hit with the misdemeanor charge. I'd say it's a pretty lighthearted Thursday over here. That's all I got for you. Tomorrow's Friday and hopefully a better day. Remember, the things that happen during your day don't define you. And that's all I got. See you next time on the Daily Brief. Peace out, folks.